Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into the channel. I'm going to show you a kind of cool trick that involves switching from open G tuning to open D tuning. If you haven't tried open G tuning before, or any open tuning, it's kind of a fun thing to do. It's kind of like my wife describes it as taking all the keys on a piano keyboard and just scrambling them and putting them in different places. It makes you play differently, it makes you get some new musical ideas. The way you get there is you tune your E string down to a D, tune your A string down to a G, your first string, your E string there, tune it down to a D. So the notes that you'll have would be a D, a G, a D, a G, a B, and a D. I'm going to show you a pattern that you can use. This involves using double stops. There's a similar kind of pattern I've got a video about that you can do in standard tuning in the key of A, but this is going to be basically key of G. We're going to take this riff, we're going to put it in the key of D. In D tuning, I'll show you how to get there. It's going to be pretty easy. So we're going to start off, the two main strings we're going to be working about. We're going to strum the whole thing, or pick all the strings if you want to. But the fingerings are going to be on two strings. We're going to be on the second string and on the fifth string. So the first fingering is just going to be the two open strings, second and fifth. Then we bring in the next double stop. It's going to be first finger on the first fret of the second string. The second finger is going to be on the second fret of the fifth string. Take this shape, move it up 2 frets. Now we're going to switch to a different shape. We'll call this shape 1. Now shape 2 is going to be side by side. I'm going to keep my second finger is going to stay on the fifth string the whole time. So I'm going to slide up to the fifth fret of the fifth string, and now I'm going to bring my third finger in. My ring finger is going to come here and play the fifth fret of the second string. Okay, now this one I'm going to move up 2 frets. Then we're going to move up and switch to shape 1 again. My fingers are going to be on the 8th fret of the second string, and the top finger here is going to be the 9th fret of the 5th string. Take that shape and move it again up 2 frets. And at the end, we're going to end up at the 12th fret with the side by side. My second finger is going to be on the 5th string, 12th fret, and my third finger is going to be on the 12th fret, 2nd string. Altogether, that sounds like this. And it's a pretty easy pattern to remember, because you think of this at the top, this 12th fret is an octave above that. So we've just gone an octave. We've harmonized a scale. So we're going to go open, shape 1, twice, switch to shape 2, do it twice, switch to shape 1, do it twice, and at the octave on the 12th fret. Now if you want to finger pick it, I'm finger picking all the strings except for the bass note. I could bring that in if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Back down. Back up. I could also strum it. Harmonic for all 6 strings. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to switch to D tuning, D open tuning, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I've retuned to open D tuning. To get there, these are the notes that you'll have. Your top note will be a D, that doesn't change. The fifth string goes back to being an A. The D string stays the same. Now the third string, which we have tuned to a G in standard and open G tuning, the third string goes down to an F sharp. And your B string goes down to an A, one whole step down. Instead of a B, it goes down to an A. And the bottom string stays a D like we had in open G tuning. Now, there's a secret you need to know about these two tunings. When you start to find your way around in G tuning, open G tuning, and then you start exploring D tuning, what you discover is that basically you took everything, the interval relationships, and moved them up one string. In other words, if I play that pattern that I did just a minute ago on the open G, that little two-finger pattern going up, but now I'm just going to move everything up one string. It's lower, and it works. Pardon, there's a dog out inside there, neighbor's dog barking. You'll probably hear him on the video there. It's deeper, more sonorous sounding, but the fingering is the same as far as the frets. It's just moved up one string. Instead of doing it on the second and fifth, I'm doing it on the third and the sixth. It's an easy little trick. You can try it in G tuning, try it in D tuning, and it gives you a pattern you begin to explore with. Once you get into these open tunings, follow your ear. Try to put your fingers down in different places and see what sounds good, what doesn't. Memorize those positions that sound good. One of the fun things about this, if you know music theory and been trained in music, when you detune your guitar and put it in open G and open D or whatever tuning, dadgad, you kind of throw your education out the window a little bit. All of a sudden, all the stuff you've studied and know goes away, and you have to rely on sound and pure creativity and your touch. And you can analyze it after the fact, but one of the things that happens is that it makes you kind of reinvent the way you play, the way you think, and you can come up with some really cool ideas. So go ahead and give it a try. Crank on those tuners, go to open G, go to open D, explore around, and try this pattern. You'll hear some things that are going to work for you, and it might give you some ideas for some songs, maybe reinterpret other people's songs, do some arrangements, some instrumentals. You have a lot of fun with it. And thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make the channel grow by sharing it with somebody, and maybe they'll share it with somebody else, and we'll keep this thing moving along. I appreciate you watching and value your input, so leave a comment if you would too. Thanks for watching. Bye.